So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Now it's Bellingham, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Modric. Played backwards here. Rodri. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving forwards. Oh, sweet feet. And he's managed to get free. Davis can clear it away. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mbappe. Davis has it in a wide position.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome. They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. Bellingham. Davis with a cross. Rodri. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Kyle Walker. Here's Rodri. Van Dijk cuts it out. And it's Modric. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot! Fallen kindly here. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
The first breakthrough. Shot, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. He'll try from distance. Mbappe. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Mbappe wants to run onto this. He has found the way through. Davis delivers. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Bellingham.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Modric. Hulk. Can he finish? He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Hulk cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted. Vietnam can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Driving forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rodri. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1. Diaz! Off the post! And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Vietnam coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Vietnam just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So, into the second half.
Vietnam definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And it's Eze. Tottenham are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. It can be very effective against teams that like to press high up the pitch.
Gabriel. Davis. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
There they go, punting again.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. It's Kovacic! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And for a moment, time stood still. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Here's Hernus. He's picked his way through. Looking for the run. Mbappe! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Tottenham restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bellingham. It's a searching pass. Dink through. Now it's Diaz. He's found a way through. Shifted it to the flank. Davis. Crosses it in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Hulk being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's Hulk. Oh, well played, well played. Bellingham. Now it's Toni Kroos. Modric.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitution for Tottenham. Number 20, Eberechieze. Number 18, Luis Diaz. Coming on the
Hulk
field.
with a real chance here.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Hulk! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Played into space. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Great chance! And that's a good finish. And again they hit the front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution for Tottenham. Number 6, Toni Kroos. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Ruben Neves.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Vietnam with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's a cute ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pass somewhat off target. Endo. And it's Ruben Neves. Oh, what has happened here? Now there's a fine ball. Oh, good effort! And that's a sharp finish. And right near the end, we have parity. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but...
And the shot! There it is!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he is dashing away. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Modric ready to try one.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially...
Modric! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Tottenham have the chance to go the other way.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Lovely. Decent chance! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over.
And oh, screamer! About as smooth as it gets. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That's really well cleared. Pinches it off him. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Toni Kroos looking for a runner. That is ended up in no man's land.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Played into space. Van de Ven is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Modric. Shot, big chance! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Number 19.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end.
Eze! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Eze just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a throw. Now it's Rodri. And it's made its way to him. Oh, nice touch. Kroos receives it in a good position here. Mosquera. Half an hour played now. Davis. He has found the way through. That's tidy. Looking for the run. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bellingham. And it's Eze. Now it's Toni Kroos. And that's gone loose. Upamecano. And it's Walker. Kovacic. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe. Eze. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's definitely... And a header! And no mistake. Into the lead once more. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss...
And the finish! Oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kroos. That's a cute ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tonali. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Cristiano
There
Ronaldo.
will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, that's neat. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Toni Kroos. And that is the end of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rodri.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Hulk. Good pressure, determined, intense. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were out...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Davis. Now he's off and running. And it's Modric. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Toni Kroos. Now it's Toni Kroos. Can he get it through? And he shoots! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Tottenham are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed it.
Modric! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Modric is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now it's Rodri. Forced to go back. lost control.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tottenham disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
Chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Has another go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries to play it through. Pass somewhat off target. Van de Ven. Here's Rodri. Modric. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Eze, who does have an assist to his name. It's a searching pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Over to the right flank. Now it's Eze. He's found a way through. Eze's Diaz! No, not the best of headers.
Substitution for Tottenham. Number 20.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 10. Charles de Federale.
Mosquera. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he is deftly away. Now it's Christian. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
After 18 minutes.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Substitution for Tottenham.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Tottenham really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Can he? Will he? The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Jude Bellingham.
Vietnam leading now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's had it nicked away. Hulk. Davis spots it and intercepts. Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball.
Tottenham really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Ruben Neves. Oh, a delicate chip through. Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Ruben Neves. Opts to play it. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
De Ketelaere really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Desperate defending required here. Oh, it's terribly wayward. Not too much more here than seeing out. And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Hulk on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Vietnam really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Tottenham have opted... Bellingham! It's in! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for a runner. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Done delicately. Neatly clipped into space. And he is dashing away. Nice control. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And Hulk! That is great defending. So alert. A probing pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rodri. And here's Hulk, showing good feet. A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time. Now it's Diaz, and this is Toni Kroos. He's picked his way through. Diaz. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rodri. And here's Hulk. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That has ended up in no man's land. Good ball, good take. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Keeper doing his best to put him off. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Played into space. Maguire kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Vietnam,
that could spell trouble. Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving forward. Modric. And it's Tonali. Kroos has created one goal already. That's good vision. Diaz, tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! It's all becoming so easy. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Tottenham find a position of real strength now. Now it's Eze. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kovacic. Hulk. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Hulk!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Hulk. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely feet. Oh, look at the space here. No way through, so back it comes. Look at the space here. Toni Kroos. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Bellingham. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Gets us going once more. Vietnam not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Kovacic. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Modric. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there. Van de Ven. And it's Tonali. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ah, he's had it taken off him. He's got away. He's found some space. Eze. Now it's Diaz. Now it's Toni Kroos. Eze. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tottenham are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Vietnam certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Modric with the short one. And it's Rodri. Mosquera with a fine tackle. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Diaz picks it up out wide. That's tidy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Tonali. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution for Tottenham. Number 20, Emre Chieze. Coming on the field is number 10, Charles de Federale.
Mbappe. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Musiala. And here's Kovacic. And this is Hulk. Now there's a fine ball. Now it's Diaz. Spread to the right. That's a cute ball. Now it's Diaz. That wasn't the greatest of balls.
Substitution for Tottenham. Number 6, Tony Kroos. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Ruben Neves.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Endo. And the Ketelara. Endo. Foden did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Ruben Neves. Can he get it through? Great ball, and he's in here. He's on shot. There's the shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Van der Ven gets it away. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's on it, can he get away? Bellingham. That's good play. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's Tadic! Brilliant from Tadic! A finish right from the top deal. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe proves just a little bit too... And we're done. Vietnam have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
David De Gea. He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I really like about him is the way he keeps his frame big to make life as difficult as possible for strikers. And the manager will be hoping for a few more clean sheets now that he's in the team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Rodrigo. Very nicely done. He's got away. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Mosquera. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Diaz. Pinches it off him. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Rodri.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Van Dijk. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? Backward it goes. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Modric.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Toni Kroos. Modric. Now it's Rodrigo. Toni Kroos. And it's Eze. Rodri. Now it's Diaz. Now it's Bellingham. Threads one in. Diaz. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Crossed into the middle. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Modric. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Rodri. Modric. Eze. And Mosquera. Toni Kroos. Now it's Diaz. He's in a great position here. Succumbs to the pressure. Kovacic. Showing good feet. Vietnam have a free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Modric! It's their second corner of the game. And he can clear it away. That's been drilled forward. Looking for the run. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's a good ball out wide. Tonali knocks it into space. He's found a way through. Lofted in. And that should get the job done. Strokes it back. And it's Kovacic. Oh, he's having a go! Fantastic from Kovacic! A finish of true class! He Gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling that...
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that. And shots! Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Toni Kroos. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was... And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Vietnam are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And we get things going again. Cristiano Ronaldo. Eze. And it's Eze. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good claim, no margin for error there. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kroos. Now it's Diaz. Now that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vietnam with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Toni Kroos taken back almost at once. And it's Toni Kroos. And it's Rodri. Bellingham. Searching pass he's played there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rodrigo, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Vietnam have themselves a chance from the spot. Courtois must save this. Stop from Courtois. He has missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well,
Substitution
talk
for
about
Tottenham.
being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Coming on the
Modric
field is
considers his
number
options.
15.
This the
Ruben
perfect chance to
Neves.
extend the advantage. Brilliant from Modric! A finish right from the top draw. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Eze. Ruben Neves. And that could set him on his way. That's an excellent interception. Cristiano Ronaldo being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Number 20, Eberechi Eze. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Charles de Kederale.
Vietnam couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Davis going forward. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves! Brilliant from Ruben Neves! About as smooth as it gets.
After 18
It
minutes
could be a lifeline. Two more needed.
Ruben Neves.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Ruben Neves. Substitution for
Still
Tottenham.
behind by two. Is there a way back into this?
Luis Diaz. Coming on the field is number 22.
Oh, strongly challenged there.
Substitution on the
Vietnam
field.
have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Coming on
And
to
this is
replace him
Ronaldo.
Number 8, Nicolo Barella.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Five minutes left on the clock. Haaland is onto this. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Rodri. And he welcomes it in.
Full added minutes.
He's picked his
have
way
been
through. Bellingham. Kovacic stands tall and stands strong. Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Haaland. Good ball, good take. Nice looking ball. Good ball. Chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but... And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very
Those of you
smooth
making their
ride.
way home on public transportation
So,
today,
Jim, how do you
please
reflect
watch
on
the
what
screen
we've
for
seen?
train departure
Vietnam
times
definitely
on all
impressing
the
me
major
here,
stations.
especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Tottenham really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of...
Oh, he's all alone! Now it's Bellingham. Kovacic. Modric.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Aims beyond the defence. Mosquera. Eze. Now it's Toni Kroos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's picked his way through. Oh, well measured. And he is deftly away. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Modric. And it's Tonali. Driving forward. Cristiano Ronaldo! Davis is strong enough. Tonali has been caught there. It's a foul. Modric is behind this one. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Modric! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Neither side yet able to find the net. Kroos. Now it's Bellingham. He was under real pressure there. Rodri did well to step in there. That was... Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Yellow or red? It is red. Tottenham are down to 10 men.
Substitution for Tottenham, number 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, that's neat. And this is Toni Kroos. Chance! Again, a brilliant save.
Toni Kroos really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Corner number 2 then. Maguire tries to clear. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Rodri. Ronaldo couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Rodrigo. Rodri with a definite foul there. Van de Ven is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Decent chance! It's there! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The first breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
It's a good foot in there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. That has been cut short.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Davis cuts out the pass to Ketelara.
Vietnam certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half.
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Diaz is offering a wry smile there.
So, third quarter of the game. Terrific effort! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Kovacic does really well there. He is strong. Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mosquera. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And he's found a way past. They want to be quick to recover this. Bellingham. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Tries a shot! And he's following up! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Modric powering forward here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now! Rodrigo has got himself a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Modric! And that should get the job done. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Always goal side. And it's Kovacic. Tottenham are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
That's a nicely shaped ball. That's the keeper's ball. And he's let fly. He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Some resolute defending there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Modric. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No, he's not getting past him there. Modric. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Vietnam restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Modric. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vietnam have a free kick.
Substitution for Tottenham. Number 6, Tony Kroos. Coming on the field is number 15, Ruben Neves.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
And he's going to Rex. Decent hit from there. And it's Kovacic. It's played through for him. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Mbappe, showing good feet. Referee has just said play on.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Diaz is onto this. Diaz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's in on goal. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Time for a change in personnel.
Modric. Number 16, Rodri. Number
Mbappe
14,
wins the duel this time.
Tonali.
Oh, delightful ball.
Number 7, Mateo Kovacic. Coming on the field. Number 42,
Vietnam have got it back and they'll have another go.
number 17,
Mbappe, and he shoots!
Endo.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Phil Foden.
Now it's Goulart. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Foden. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Musiala. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Vietnam have been handed a game-changing chance. So this to extend their lead. Oh, it's hit the post!
3 minutes at
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just eases him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ruben Neves. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.